Hello, everyone. It's time for another Scaredy nursery rhyme review. If that is okay with you, of course. Welcome. Join me, please, as I review the bone-chilling tale entitled Jack and Jill. Ooh. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Oh, this tale is not so bone-chilling. Where was I? Jack fell down and broke his crown. By crown, they mean his head, of course. Oh, his head! Watch out, Jack! Do not kick the bucket!
Whoa!
Oh, my! Oh, but what of his friend? And Jill came tumbling after.
Where are you? Ow, 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 ow.
Sorry, I am very sorry, but I cannot read another word. Excuse me while I file this under T. For 2 wings way down. Now then, tune in please next time when I will review Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Oh, I suddenly do not feel so well. Goodbye.
So today we're gonna take a time to show you the bright side of the dark side. And we think you oughta know you really gotta see the bright side of the dark side. Ruby Gloom, Ruby Gloom. We're gonna show you why there's more than meets the eye. The bright side of the dark side. And we think you oughta know you really gotta see the bright side of the dark side. Ruby Gloom, Ruby Gloom, Ruby Gloom,
And this is the time my really great grandmother got a bit of a cough. But luckily, it never grew into the Black Plague. For her. Maybe she should have taken a sick day and stayed home.
Thanks, Misery. That's quite an impressive collection of family photos. Huh, Skullboy?
Yeah. I wish I had family photos. In fact, I wish I had a family.
You must have had a family at some point in the past.
You're right, Ruby. But what's past is past. Unless, if I build a time machine, I can actually go back and meet my ancestors in the past. I wouldn't be surprised if they were all great inventors, too.
I wouldn't be surprised either. This automated slide projector you rigged up works like a charm.
Yeah.
Good evening, Skullboy. It appears your noisome tinkering has interrupted my beauty sleep. You know how prone I am to crow's feet.
Sorry for the racket, Poe, but I'm building a time machine so I can go back and meet my ancestors.
Do you mean time travel? Well, what a thoroughly intriguing idea! Have I perchance mentioned that my ancestor Paco was the pet budgie of the great poet Edgar Allen Poe?
You may have. Once. Or twice. Or thrice.
I've just been struck with the most dazzling idea. Why don't I assist you? I could be your co-pilot, yeah?
Sure, I don't see why not.
Ha ha ha! Excellent!
What a delightful contraption. What is it?
It's a time machine, Scaredy.
The Time Vaulter, to be exact. The name was my contribution.
And this device here is the...
Time Skimmer. Again, my name.
It shows the vaulter's position anywhere in time. See?
Incredible, Skullboy. But how will you find your family?
Easy, Ruby. All I do is put on this cap, think about meeting my ancestors, whoever they are, and zap! It takes us right to them. I don't have a name for it yet, though.
How about the thinking cap?
Good one.
Drat. Why didn't I think of that?
Now, time to do some traveling. Must meet ancestors.
Bye, guys. Good luck. Time travel must be so much fun.
Where do you suppose we are? Or rather, when?
Not a clue, but maybe this bone belongs to one of my ancestors.
Yes, possibly. If your ancestor was a giant. Or a dinosaur.
Did you say dinosaur?
Yeah, I did. Didn't I?
We must have gone all the way back to prehistoric times, which would make that a pterodactyl. Huh?
But that can't be Misery, can it?
I'll bet it's one of her ancestors. Maybe even the first.
Shoo, Birdie! Shoo! Watch out for that cliff! I warned him.
Try again!
I'm queen of the world!
Misery? SS Titanic? Oh no! Oh, that can't be good.
Incoming.
Try again! Quickly!
Too late.
This isn't working like I thought.
Yes, why is it we keep bumping into Misery's ancestors and not yours?
Maybe it's because I saw so many of them in her slideshow.
Well, then perhaps you should let me take the wheel, as it were.
That's nice of you to offer, Poe.
Anything for a friend.
Hey! Now this looks like the kind of place my ancestors might hang out. Maybe he was one of them.
Books, desk, writing quill. This is it! The actual study of the great poet Edgar Allen Poe.
And Paco, your ancestor?
Oopsie. He must have crossed my mind for the merest instant. Anyway, now that we're here... Oh, alas, no budgie home. Ah, there you are. Ah, he appears to have eluded you, the clever little chap.
Oh no, it's gonna blow. We have to get back to our time before it does.
But the Paco! I didn't get to meet him!
Sorry, Poe. Maybe some other time.
Oh no! Oh my! I think something's gone terribly wrong.
Oh dear.
Oh, we made it back. Just in time. I don't believe it!
He must have stowed away.
Yes, friends, I give you my ancestor, the celebrated Paco. Oh, at last, a kindred soul with whom I may engage in witty discourse and debate.
Your ancestor seems very nice, Poe.
But he is not much of a talker.
Oh, au contraire! He simply chooses to speak in an ancient tongue. In which, as luck would have it, I am fluent. A chirp. No, I mean...
So, what did he say?
Yes, Paco told me to tell you that although he would love to stay and chat, he really must rest after his harrowing trip. Ah, yes.
He said all that?
I am also very keen to do something less stimulating. Goodbye.
Hey, congratulations on the time machine. It obviously worked.
Yeah, I just wish I'd met one of my own ancestors.
You mean you didn't?
Long story. And now it looks like the Vaulter's grounded for good.
Not for good, not for bad, not even forever, Skullboy. More like not for long. I'll help you put it back together.
Thanks.
Repeat after me. The doom in this room is due mainly to the gloom. Perhaps an enticement will help. Paco, want a cracker? The doom in this room... Oh, close enough. Oh, well, since a serious debate seems unlikely, what shall we do instead? Ah, hide and seek, is it? Very well. But you're it. No peeking. I know the perfect place to conceal myself. You'll never find me here. Ah, good. The coast is clear. Oh, drat. Locked. Hello? Paco? Anyone?
And then we landed back here.
Whoa, that was a long story. But it is kind of neat that you got to meet so many of Misery's Nanas.
I just realized, Ruby. We left one of them on the Titanic. Maybe we should have rescued her.
I'm sure she made it off the boat, or we wouldn't have our misery. What's that do? Uh-huh. Really? You think that's possible? Then that must mean... Skullboy, we really do have to fix the time machine.
It's okay. If we can't, we can't.
No, don't you see? Since Paco is Poe's ancestor, he has to return to his present so his descendants can have a future.
In other words...
If we don't get Paco back to the past, Poe might not exist.
What? What did you say?
If we don't get Paco back to the past, Poe won't have a future. No ancestors, no Poe.
That's what I thought you said.
I'll go find Poe. You stay here and fix the time vaulter. I know you can do it, Skullboy.
I sure do love conducting. Electricity.
Perhaps we could do something less shocking.
Sure. Oh, hello. Who are you?
This is Paco, gifted ancestor of Poe.
What do you think he's doing?
He appears to be seeking something. Oh, here is an idea. We could play hide and seek.
Well, I was going to clip all my hangnails, but... Okay. Come on, Paco. Let's hide.
Oh, why am I always it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 99, 100. Ready or not, here I come. 1, 2, 3 on misery.
How did you know?
Now that I have found you, perhaps you could help me search for Paco,
Sure. These hangnails aren't going anywhere. That can't be Frank and Len. They went shopping for guitar picks.
Oh, sorry. No Paco here. Move along. Nothing to see, nothing to see. Come on.
Where is everybody? Poe!
Paco?
That's an odd echo.
Ruby?
Misery, Scaredy. Have you seen Poe?
No, we can't find Paco either.
We have looked everywhere.
Are you sure you looked everywhere?
Everywhere but the garage.
Oh, we did not dare enter for fear of the horrid beast that lives within. You should have heard it, Ruby. Like that.
I've heard that sound before. Maybe we aren't too late.
Excuse me? What does she mean by too late? There it is! The garage monster!
That's no monster, that's
You're home free!
Poe. Oh, you're still here.
Of course I'm still here, Ruby. I was merely playing hide and seek with Paco. After a stimulating poetry recitation, of course. Oh, who am I kidding? Paco can't speak a word of English, let alone a long dead language. In fact, I seriously doubt if Paco really is my ancestor. No, dear. I suddenly feel very odd.
You are also looking very odd.
Egad! What's happening to me?
We have to find Paco and get him back to the past before you disappear for good. Oh, and Skullboy has to put the time vaulter back together again.
Is that all?
What next, Ruby? We've already searched the whole house.
Oh, Paco has a real talent for hiding. He's very clever. For a budgie.
He is rather clever, isn't he?
Maybe he is your ancestor after all.
Oh, dear. Are you okay, Poe?
A bit woozy. Do you think a quick snack might prove beneficial?
No problem. We need to come up with a game plan anyway.
Well, excellent! I have some toothsome treats in my study.
If Paco isn't in the house, he must be somewhere on the grounds. We better split up, guys.
After snacks, of course. I'm simply dying for a cracker.
Dying?
Oh, sorry. A poor choice of words. To Paco. Something tells me that our feathered friend is not far. I can almost hear his sweet, silver-throated chirps. My cracker!
Good thinking, Poe. You used Paco's favorite snack as bait.
I did? Oh, yes, I did.
Now it's all up to Skullboy. All right, you did it.
Whoa! What's eating Poe?
Not sure, but I hope taking Paco back to the past fixes it.
Oh, it appears, dear Paco, that this is goodbye. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. And I couldn't be prouder to call you family. Adieu, sweet Paco, adieu. I fear that we shall meet nevermore. Nevermore. Oh, my little Paco said his first word. Nevermore. Nevermore.
Whoa, deja vu.
Ow.
Skullboy. That didn't take long.
Well, you know what they say. Time flies when you're having fun.
What happened to Paco?
Oh, he's back home, safe and sound.
Then that must mean...
I'm whole once more. Oh, kudos, Skullboy. To my study, all. Juice and crackers are on the house.
Great.
I can help you fix it again. Maybe you can still meet your ancestors.
Thanks, Ruby, but no thanks. I've learned my lesson about tampering with time. Besides, I already have a family. Right here, right now.
second I was dusting Paco's cage, then poof!
I'll get the welding masks. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off the door, quoth the raven, nevermore. Nevermore? Isn't that the word you taught Paco?
It is indeed. Do you suppose he might have inspired the great poet?
Well, we can't prove it, but we can't disprove it either.
An excellent point, Ruby. Excuse me whilst I tell the others about my proud place in poetry's pantheon.
You're right, Doom. Poe's a funny old bird. But thankfully, he's our funny old bird. My Movie Hero, the sequel.